Blessed be my lovelies and welcome back to the channel. Hello. We are setting up May in my bullet journal today, and I'm using a kit that I created in the early days of my shop of Shadowbun Co, and it is Fair Day. This kit has been redesigned, and I think I'm actually using the last original of it, which means that I can go onto the website and put the new one up if it's not already. But anyways, I kept things very simple this month because I'm having just the strangest mental journey right now. I've just started medication for my ADHD and depression and my anxiety. And the psychiatrist told me it would take like a week for me to feel the effects, but it's always been like a running gag for me personally that Time and I don't acknowledge each other. Like, Time and I are not friends. So like, it was a week this past Wednesday, and I don't remember what last week feels like compared to now. So I couldn't tell you if the meds are working or not. But it's, like I said, I've gone for a very simple setup this month. Like, I'm just using what's available to me in the kit. And I've used very little supplies, actually. I've used a Tombow in the color 969, and then this very light, I actually love this shade of purple. It matches the kit very well. I think that's why I chose it. It's a artist something and the other. I got in like one of those like kids art things. Like, it's an actual like briefcase of art supplies that are like not all that great, but they're good for kids getting into art. And it's, out of all of them, it's one of my favorites. But like I'm saying, I'm keeping it very simple, very easy to keep up with for the cover page. I just wanted something light and airy to just like bring me out of the dark that was last month or the month before. I can't remember at this rate, but like, it's whatever at this rate, I guess. And then we're on to the projects and tasks page. These plan with me's are very straightforward, very short. When I have something like a kit to work with, like last month's took me forever to do. It felt like, because I was hand drawing all of the elements, even though the elements were literally just overlapping lines, it still took a while to get through. And I can just speed through these setups when I use a kit, which is why I created the kits, is because like, bullet journaling takes a lot of time, but the whole point of bullet journaling is to organize your time so that you have more of it to do what you want. I don't know if that made sense, but that's how I understand it. And it's so like, creating the kits takes the pressure of coming up with a hand-drawn theme every month, and having to design or come up with different elements to put on your weeklies or your what are they called? They're not decorative. Your functional spreads, like this projects and task page that I set up. It's just, I literally put down a sticker, draw a couple lines, swatch a color, and write in the titles, and that's it. Like, that's how I feel like that's my style of bullet journaling, is the simplicity. But sometimes I'd like to tap into my creative side and just get into it, like the April spread, which is a gingham setup. As you can see, my projects and task list was not done at all. But yeah, it's we're getting into it, really. It's starting to become one of those times where I'm trying to focus more on my mental health to make me a better version of myself, if that makes sense. So, and but with that comes putting stuff on the back burner. And I couldn't think, and because oh my goodness, if I can English, because this setup was actually on the back burner of my mind. Like, I didn't even remember that I had to set up April until like Tuesday of this week, which is like the 20 something, the 22nd. No, it was the 22nd. I was right. Yeah, because Sunday's the 20th. Um, yeah, it was so far on the back burner that I was like, I wasn't thinking of it, so I didn't have the time to put into thinking of a spread. So I was like, you know what? The first kit that I think of, I'ma use it. And I looked at it and I looked at the tabs and I was like, there's purple and yellow. Oh, I have a kit that's very light purple, Fair Day. I'ma use that because I haven't used it since I made it. I don't think. I think I have. I'm not sure. I probably have used it since I made it. I had to have because I had extras on like spare sticker backing paper. But yeah, it was a while ago, and I want to get into using my more of my kits in my journals. But also because I haven't been using them as often, I haven't really tested them in a user way. So like I don't even know if they fully work with what I use, but I also made them as general as possible so that they could be used by anybody no matter what your style of planning is. So yeah, that's just how I made them. But it's also like I said, this kit has been redesigned quite a bit, but it's I really enjoyed it. It's a very nice kit, and I just love the ability of having the materials that I need when I need them to make setting up and decorating a lot more simple and not as daunting as normal. Because apparently, with ADHD comes executive dysfunction. Yay. I also just put a little face on the balloon. I don't know why, but I looked at it and I was like, I'm gonna put a face on that. And I did it. And then I just didn't realize, I didn't question why I wanted to put a face on it. I just did. So there's a little happy balloon there. But yeah, coming into May, I do have quite a bit of plans running around my head. I want to start streaming again. I'm just gonna say fuck it, to be honest, and just start again. Because that's the only way I'm gonna get back into it, is to just say fuck it and get back into it, right? So that's what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to just like get out of my own head and just start streaming again. And while I would love to use my new model, I won't be able to because I don't have the funds to get it rigged. And I also haven't finished renaming the layers. I need to go in and relabel them and just put underscores in between like the words basically, and just make it rigger friendly, or more rigger friendly, I should say. But yeah, eventually I want to rig it myself, like, but I have to buy the software. So like I need to actually like get the funds to do that, which is a completely different story. So yeah, it's gonna be, I want to take the community on that journey, but also I have so many ideas for videos that I could do that I just keep forgetting to do because I keep forgetting to write it down. What to do? Look at that. So like in my projects and tasks list, I'm gonna put down the videos that I want to record for this channel specifically, because the other channel is where I post like my stream vlogs and stuff like that, and like series, like gameplay series and stuff. But for this channel specifically, I want to do more things related to the company and get that marketing and all of that up and running for the shop, because that is one thing I'm very bad at, is marketing and advertising. I'm so bad at it. And I'm the only person to blame. I'm quite literally the only person to blame. But we are moving on to the first weekly. I'm doing my very hard to explain layout that is very honestly the simplest thing. But words, the English language does not help you in explaining what we're looking at. So I'm gonna try and do this as concise as I can, but please keep in mind that words do not work for me today. So each page, one half of the spread, each page is split into 2 horizontally and vertically. So each day gets a column. Each page gets 2 days. Each day gets 2 columns. So that means I fit 4 days on one spread. I hope that made sense. If it didn't, I tried to explain it in a way that people who are using their ears can understand it. But if you can use your eyes, you can see what I'm doing. And hopefully the words actually went along with what was on screen. Hopefully. If not, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to explain things properly because I am more of a doer than a teller. So yeah, sometimes words just don't work for me. But yes, I'm using this. Like I said, the kit has been redesigned, but it has all the base elements that can help with setups like this. I think my only issue is there aren't enough days in the kit for 4 weeks in the month. There's 4 sets of dates, but like I used one for the calendar spread and not so I won't have one for the weekly. But we're doing the flip through now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also comment down below what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.